Henry's Forest. There is one place that Henry always enjoys visiting more than any other. His driver knew this too. "Come on, Henry," he would sometimes say. "We make good time today. We'll stop for a while by the forest." Henry loved it here. The forest is a very quiet place, away from the hustle and bustle of the main line. The forest was full of broad oaks and tall pines. Whenever Henry visited the forest, his driving friend would ask permission from the signalman so as to avoid trains from colliding into them. Henry could remember the day long ago when he and Toby brought some new trees to be planted and Terence and Trevor helped hold them into place. Now he could see the trees growing among the others on the hillside. Henry always felt better for being here. He couldn't really explain why, but his driver understood. "It's peaceful," he said to Henry. But one night, everything changed. The engines were resting in the shed. "Listen," said Oliver. "Can you hear a strange whistling sound?" "It's the wind blowing outside the shed," said Doug. "But I never heard it like this before." "Do you know," added James, "if Gordon wasn't here now, I'd say it was him thundering by with the express." All the engines laughed, except Henry. "I hope the wind won't harm the forest." By morning, the fierce winds had gone, but the damage was done. Henry's driver came to see him at the shed. "Trees have fallen on the line," he said. "We must help clear the tracks." Donald and Douglas set off with the breakdown train, and Henry followed. Trees lay everywhere. Some had blown onto the line, while others from the hillside fell to the ground and crushed onto each other. The hillside now looked so bare. Henry felt sad. "What will happen to all the animals who live here?" he thought. When Henry's flat trucks were full of logs, he took them to the timber mill, where they would be turned into furniture and other things. Henry was glad the wood was being put to good use, but he was still sorry to lose part of his forest. "Oh dear," sighed Toby. "I wish there was something we could do to make things better again." Donald, Douglas, Terence and Trevor agreed, but don't know how. "We can't mend broken trees," they all said. Toby popped slowly into the yard. "Hello, Toby. You do look glum," said the Fat Controller. "I'm sad about the trees, sir," said Toby, "and so is Henry. The forest is a special place to him. Now some of it has gone." "We'll soon put that right. I have an important job for you, Toby. I would like you to take some trucks to the forest." Toby was curious but went along with the Fat Controller's orders. When he saw the trucks, he was delighted. They were full of splendid young trees all ready for planting. "This is the best job I ever had," said Toby happily. When Henry returned, he was most surprised. There were Terence and Trevor busily helping the workmen clear the torn stumps and branches. "Look, Henry," called Toby. "We're beginning again. The hillside will look better than ever before. You will see." Now Henry could see the new trees growing strong and tall, and the animals that were frightened away are coming back. Sometimes it is very quiet, and at other times Henry can hear leaves rustling or a bird's wing brushing the air. He is always happy here.